How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ancestor League. Our build is starting to really come together, I think. Did I mention did I show my boots last episode? Anyways, I got Relikesh's Impatience. It ended up only costing me like 60 chaos. I don't know, the price just dropped a whole bunch. It used to be like 3 divines. So now I got Relikesh's Impatience, which basically makes it so that my minimum frenzy charges is equal to, I have my minimum frenzy charge is equal to the maximum, and my maximum power charge, minimum power charge is equal to the maximum. And I have Badge of the Brotherhood, which makes my maximum frenzy charge equal to my maximum power charge. What that basically means is I have 9 power charges and 9 frenzy charges, which does add up to a lot of damage. And basically, you know, our build, I think I mentioned this, it relies on the boss standing still, but it also relies on us standing still as well, where, you know, a lot of the damage is going to come from, you know, being like a 2-button build where you throw out your Frostbolt and then you just repeatedly cast Ice Nova to deal out your damage. So damage wise, it's looking a lot better. We also get a couple endurance charges, which is pretty good right now, since I'm super low on resistances, as you can tell. Obviously with my bismuth flask, we still get filled up to max, and I think that's going to be the plan. You know, a lot of my gear I did craft. Actually, no, I did. But a lot of the gear has resistances, which I think I could start dropping for either stats or damage. And I'm gonna probably keep the bismuth flask just on permanently. So I've crafted the enchantment reused at the end of this flask's effect onto my bismuth flask, and basically that means that it'll automatically reuse itself when the flask effect is over. It lasts for 10 seconds and it consumes 11 charges. So basically it has 4 uses after you kill like 4 white mobs, right? So you get 40 seconds before you run out of charges on this thing. Hopefully by then, you know, we would have refilled the flask. If you go fast enough, I feel like this should be available for the whole map, I think. We're gonna have to see. In addition to that, I'm still chasing a frostbite on hit ring. I could buy it, but I feel like that's one of those things where I could farm on my own, and I'm just gonna go do that instead. Map wise, I'm on tier 9s, sort of on the precipice of starting tier the red maps. We're still a little I don't know, just I feel like we could be a lot further ahead, you know. But otherwise, the build's looking pretty good. I'm running Domination just to make my builds a little bit easier. And Domination gives us 3 additional shrines. Our build actually does really well with shrines. Acceleration shrines, echoing shrines, massive shrines, like they're all resistance shrines. They're all good for us. So I'm going to be putting more points into shrines on the Atlas skill tree as well. So we have nodes like Syncretism, which gives us increased buff effect. You get 2 shrines every time you click on 1 shrine, and then you just get some more pack size next to shrines, which is just for clear and exp and loot. So yeah, so my Atlas tree is a little weird now that I think about it, because basically all of the points have been spent on making my maps easier and not necessarily on making my rewards better. And that's sort of the area that I want to focus on once we do get deeper into red maps. So really the only thing that's rewarding for us are legions, as well as expeditions. Now, expeditions supposedly are supposed to be really, really rewarding, but I haven't seen too many expeditions as of yet. Maybe just because I didn't mean nothing by it. This whatever. But yeah, like maybe just because I haven't invested too much into using scarabs and getting like chance for expeditions to show. But right now I haven't actually seen that many expeditions, so I haven't actually you know, been rewarded too much by it. Okay, this is the Searing Exarch stuff. But yeah, otherwise the build is looking pretty good. Defensive wise, it does okay against hits. It doesn't do great against big hits. We still get one-shotted by you know, like Brutus level slams. You know, if the mob has too much damage and I get killed one hit, that's not good for my build. Otherwise, I'm able to tank quite a few hits when I'm surrounded and stuff. A lot of the defensiveness at this point in time just comes from killing them before they get a chance to kill me, right? And now that, you know, things are really going, the Profane Bloom explosions are making a big difference as well, where, you know, as long as you can kill 1 or 2 enemies, everything else just goes with the pack. One thing that it could be better, now that I think about it, is maybe getting a little bit more projectile speed on the frost bolts, because I actually find that I'm moving too fast compared to my bolts, so I'm not clearing fast enough, where like I just get ahead of my bolts. So maybe I could benefit from more projectile speed. But like you can see, like damage wise we're looking pretty good, clear wise is pretty good. You know, against the boss you kind of just lay out all the frost bolts and just ice nova them down. It's really easy, really easy. So things are looking really good now. And now I'm just sort of working towards getting more duration on my shrines just to make my maps even easier. And the idea is this build might just be like suited for map clearing. It's definitely very good at things like Legion. So like for example, when I pop this Legion and I pop Ball Ice Nova, everything just pops. So it's really strong in that regard, and really, you know, Ice Nova was always meant to be good at this kind of stuff, which is why I spec'd into Legion in the first place. So again, I have all Ice Nova, and then everything goes. So yeah, that's the build so far. I'm very happy with how it's going. I'm just glad that it kind of makes sense now. Okay, so we just gather everything up, Vol Ice Nova. Gather it all up, Vol Ice Nova. So, like, the thing with Legions is it might seem like we're getting a lot of currency out of it, but they don't drop too much. It's just really satisfying to play, which means, you know, I'm willing to play it for very long. Whereas, like, certain other League mechanics, you know, it might be more rewarding, but, like, I get bored of it within, like, I don't know, like, a couple maps, right? So, at least with Legions, it's quick, it's easy to play. I just like it a lot, so that's why I'm gonna invest into Legions. I think what we're gonna do is we go Legion, Shrine, Expedition. That's pretty much it, right? Legion, Shrine, Expedition. And if I can afford more, maybe bosses, but I feel like this character needs more investment in order to get further into bosses. I don't actually know what other gear I would necessarily need. This is where I'm like kind of stuck. Oh, bleeding. Maybe tattoos. Maybe we go deeper into the tattoos because they're actually quite strong and good for your builds. I do need another timeless jewel, which I'm hoping I can just find on my own. If I'm going so deep into Legions, I feel like I should be able to get some 5 ways or 4 ways and get enough of those fragments or splinters in time. But yeah, or I need a Militant Faith jewel basically that gives me inner conviction. Basically the jewel provides like, what was it, like 3% more spell damage per power charge that you have. Oh my goodness, I don't know how that killed me. I probably just go one shot actually. One shot is definitely what gets me a lot of times these days. Damage over time as well. Very weak to damage over time. Don't have a good solution for it right now, actually. I really don't. And I don't know if anyone has some recommendations on how to deal with damage over time when you're playing Blood Notch. Maybe throw it out there. Because I don't have any good ideas right now. For now, I'm just, you know, trying to get like all the immunities. So, you know, my flasks is providing my flask is providing burn immunity. I have a little bit of bleed and poison immunity on my tree. I have corrupted blood immunity from my mastery, and that's basically how I'm trying to like stay away. That's how I'm trying to mitigate damage over time. But again, there's still a lot of gear that I need to get. This is far from perfect, but I think this is enough gear to get the build going. And like, at least in my mind, right? Like I feel like if you're a more mechanically gifted player, or if you're just better at this game in general, you probably need less gear. But in my case, I just need it, otherwise I screw up. And now that, you know, at least I have this amount of gear, I feel comfortable just farming all the maps that I do need to run. And, you know, maybe we can use that currency to as a jumping board to get, you know, deeper into the game, right? And this is sort of the general game loop that you want as well. So I'm like very satisfied with how the game is going. Where did the abyss go? There's, oh, this way. Because it feels like, one, it doesn't feel like I'm playing somebody else's build. Yeah, like, the build is so off meta and so old that not many, like I think on PoE Ninja, there's only like 6-7 people playing it. Which means like a lot of times I have to sort of try and figure out, okay, what are these guys doing? What can I do that's a little bit different? Just so that my build would work. Like there isn't a concrete guide on how to build these things anymore. They're so old that it's kind of hard to figure out. So a lot of it is experimenting, which I think is actually really cool. That's how I want to play this game in the first place. You know, we don't need to have a perfect character, but it also needs to work. So we're kind of lucky in this, in the sense that the build, you know, it's working now. It needed a lot of investment. It's definitely not like a, if you're a new player, try this out and it'll be the perfect build starter. You do need to mess around with your character a little bit in order to get it to work, but at the same time, it's enough. Like, even if you don't have too much gear, it kind of works. And now that I have enough, it feels really good. Okay, so we just drop the mother load like right in the middle, I guess. Okay. And then can I just Vol Ice Nova these guys? I don't see why not. Yeah. So I can deal with expeditions similar to how I deal with legions. Just because of how dense these guys are. The more pack size, the better, actually. Okay. So yeah, so anything with like really dense mechanics is good for me. Blight is pretty good. Legion is very, very good. Expedition is pretty good. What else would be good for something like this? I'm basically just gonna play everything that, you know, that is good for our build, right? I tried delves, and I do need delves for the frostbite on hit ring is actually, now I think about it, very, very important for this build. It basically opens up room for another aura, so I'm gonna need that as well. What other mechanics are there? Not beyond ritual, maybe? Ritual, they come piecemeal though. You want them to all show up at once. Is the map done? The map's done. So yeah, so I mean, the shrines are obviously good. Strong boxes are good. I could go into strong box at some point. And the only part that I'm really worried about that I don't think we'll do well on would be bossing. Like, how well would this character fare against endgame bosses? I don't know. Against map bosses, it seems to be doing fine so far, right? But like against bosses that deal a lot of damage, that can actually fight back, like I don't think this build would do well against Sanctum. You need too much damage for it to work. I don't think I have enough. Does it do well in the tournaments? it does okay so far, but let's be honest, you don't actually need damage to do tournaments, you just need to go really fast. That's what everyone's realizing, right? But yeah, hey, I'm having a lot of fun with this build. Would I recommend you give it a try? Yeah, with some caveats. You know, just be careful. Let's do this map too. I actually don't think we'll do great on this map because the boss just runs away and we have to be in his bubble. But let's just get it done ASAP. Because this is an annoying map. I actually think he'll kill me before I actually get a chance to do anything. Whatever. So, if you notice, I also added shield charge to my build as a secondary movement skill, just so I can go a little bit faster. And it makes a big difference, actually. It makes clearing way faster, and that's part of the reason why I'm now like, maybe I need to add some projectile speed onto my frostbolts, because I move too fast. You know, our build has gotten strong enough where we can clear packs really, really quickly. And now it's like, how, like my attack skill, my offensive skill doesn't keep up with it. Where is he? Where are you? Here you are. There we go. Okay, there's the boss. Okay, we gotta chase him down. Oh, do we have him in a corner? Oh, he's so annoying. Okay, I won't cast Ice Frostbolt. I'll just cast Ice Nova. I'll get in there and just cast Ice Nova. Oh! Oh my god, he teleports away the moment I get in there. Almost. Almost there. Come on. You're so annoying. This guy's so annoying. This is... Oh, we got him. We got him. Oh my god. Whoever made this map, because this is a user-created unique map, I'm pretty sure. Fuck you. Just... this map, man. Okay, we got it. We got it. At least it was a low-tier map, so I didn't have to deal with like a T16 boss doing that garbage to me. Okay. Okay. It's funny that we're still running Aventers. I actually can't find a better ring. I guess I can't even replace it because it gives so much resistances. It gives way too much. I mean, you could have a better life roll, but honestly, it rolled so high on the resistances, and it has quantity and rarity. I couldn't ask for more, to be honest. Like, more life would be nice, I guess, but it's pretty good so far. Okay, yeah, more maps, more maps. Let's keep going. How long has it been? 20 minutes? Kind of blasting through these, aren't we? At least it feels like it to me. I'm like, I'm going so fast. I feel like anyone else looking at this who has like an actual decent build looks at it and just goes, what the hell are you talking about, Emnix? You're moving like molasses. It's been 20 minutes and you completed like 2 maps. I'm like, dude, so fast. I'm so fast right now. We can do... See, I'm not interested in doing any of these masters. Let's save up the masters. I do... Actually, yeah, I want to go into beasts later on. That's what I want to do as well. For my tree. But for now, we'll just run domination on every map. Just to get the shrines. And that's part of the reason why we're able to sort of clear a little bit more safely. Because the shrines actually give me a lot of defensive coverage. And I like that. It's just like less for me to worry about. Are we making as much like profit as a result? No. Because a lot of those the points that could be spent on trying to make more money is being used on making these maps easier. But if you think about it, being able to run maps faster equates to making more currency, right? Okay, yeah, I can just drop this right in the middle, I think. The thing with the big bombs is after you drop the bomb, you gotta check to make sure there isn't actually anything that could screw you. Okay, this is a Vol Ice Nova moment right here. Oh my god, there's an assassination too. Okay, I gotta be careful about big hits. I feel like they could potentially kill me with it. Good. Okay, you can kind of tell single target damage could be better. Really, a lot of the damage is dished out when the projectiles get returned to us, because we just get so much more Ice Nova coverage. Oh man, this guy is... he's tanky. Wow. Okay, good. So in theory, Expedition is supposed to give a lot. Specifically with things like Gwenin, Tujin. I never really dabbled that deep into Expeditions. So this is the league for us to really try it out. Even in Expedition League, I never really understood it fully.
Like the that's Caliria's bloody slaughter. And no one else. Traitors just a word, Exile.
Okay.
And now you see that I am but one.
This is fine. Let's unveil some of this stuff. Strength, intelligence, minimum power charge. Sure. And then let's take a look at this Malachite's loop. Is it better than mine? It rolled high energy shield. It rolled pretty low spell damage per power charge. Is mine max? Oh, mine's 16%. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's...
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay, into the lab we go. Man, Vol Ice Nova is so nice. Such a cool skill to have. Just like one button to just clear the area.
Couldn't buy your way out of this. Wait, let me think.
Okay.
Oh, Giannis, you've really done it this?
Piranda serves no power above his own.
Oh,
What does Giannis do?
You've really done it this time.
Giannis in research gives expedition currency. Oh.
You're an employee. Listen here, Exile. This whole...
Some have less faith than others.
Okay.
Dominus exiled me too.
And then Elrion just gives unique items, right? Elrion is unique jewelry. You can just get interrogated.
The Templars had a habit of questioning their own force.
I feel faster. Is it just me? I feel like I got more move speed somehow. Before I felt like I was in molasses. Now it's... Oh, I'm getting stunned repeatedly. I think I need a better immutable force jewel. Because, I still keep getting stunned. Ooh, an echoing shrine. This is gonna be nice. I think with an echoing shrine, you don't even need to cast Frostbolt. You just cast Ice Nova. Because it's so much damage already. Another shrine here. And these shrines are starting to last pretty long. Oh. this is the part of the game where you just don't know what the fuck is happening anymore. I can't see my screen. Can you? Because I can't. Okay. Let's quickly get to the boss room while we have these shrines. This is like having a headhunter, you know? Okay. Drop the frost bolts.
When I'm ready and not before.
Frost bolts everywhere. Drop Ice Nova. Dude, this guy's just like getting permanently phased. He can't even get out of this. He is actually stuck. this build is so fun. It's just, I mean, I know we're not in red maps yet. Like right now, it just overgeared the content, but dude, this is great. Finally, it feels like our build is just coming together. Okay. I mean, there's still some monsters in the maps. We can try and go through it, but let's sell everything we got here. Some of it needs to be unveiled. It needs unveiling. That needs unveiling. That can be... I mean, a lot of these are going to dump tab just because I don't think it's actually worth anything, but... Oh, that wasn't an unveil.
Blessings. Salah. Blessings.
Okay.
Here to play politics again, Exile.
Marry your first ones now, as am I.
There's another shrine.
Might makes right. They'll never even suspect, boss.
Cool. Salah.
We'll just unveil this right here. And then drop it on the ground. I'm just trying to get all of the unveiled mods unlocked. Still more than 50 monsters remaining. Our Frostbolt is like nothing to scoff at either. It does good damage. So they're getting hit by like double whammy, you know? They get hit by Frostbolt and then get hit by Ice Nova.
When I'm ready and not
How much does Frostblink do? Even Frostblink is like 50k damage. That's pretty good. Okay. Here's another map. How long did it take? It took 10 minutes for that map. I feel like we could do better. A vault map. Alright, we're just slowly unlocking more and more, just more progress. The only thing I'm looking for is Nico, really. Like... Yeah, I do have this Mad Devotion. Your maps have 4% chance to grant an additional Nico mission. Because Nico gives us more movement speed, damage. Again, just makes the map easier. A lot of points have been put into just making maps easier, actually. I even disabled Delirium. Just because for a while, our character was actually not very good at it. Our build doesn't do well against stuff that, like, chases us, basically. Or just, like, tries to get on top of us. Anything that tries to get on top of me just... It's kind of bad news bears. Not fun to play against. Ow. Porcupine's did a number on me. Okay. Man, the explosions are so good though. But again, like, look at the single target. it's sometimes a little questionable. Is he dead? Okay. Whoa, I have crazy AoE. I didn't realize. I think there was a shrine that was giving like stupid AoE. Maybe there's a massive shrine on me or something. It really does feel like playing with a headhunter, actually. Not that I've actually... Have I played with a headhunter before? Someone might have lent it to me before, but this feels similar. Where you just get like these big buffs. You go a lot faster, you get more AoE, you get more regen, you get more everything. Yeah, it's actually really fun playing this way. Like, I don't regret putting those points into my tree. It just makes these maps more fun. And this is like where I don't mind getting into like this thing where we're like, okay, how can we go a little bit faster? Because at this point, I almost like, I did my time. Where we were just so slow at everything, no DPS, no HP, no nothing. It feels like I actually see some character growth. And it feels so good when I play it like this. I don't know. We've come a long way. Oh, this guy's just getting knocked back like crazy. It's hilarious. Like right now, I'm like super satisfied with how the character's going. Maybe I'll be like having a bad time again once I get into red maps. But so far it's been very good. Yeah, take the massive shrine. Crafting recipe. There we go. Metamorph. Okay. Oh. Build is just... Our build is online, man. And it feels good. And this isn't even my full power. We've got more. We got more to show. Okay, let's start going in a little bit deeper into legions again. Just because we're on our way there. Okay. Alright, next map. Do I have any Keurig maps that I can buy?
Long day.
Oh no. A lava chamber, sure.
Stay vigilant.
I'm purposely keeping Lava Chamber uncleared because I heard that it could be good with Kirak. But that's still up to debate. So for now, let's just leave it. Okay, see this. Domination, no master missions. I guess more Searing Exarch. Pursue the Searing Exarch in T11 map. Okay. Cool. A defensive shrine. Also gave us a freezing shrine. And a resistance shrine. We're just collecting all the shrines right now. Rise of the Phoenix. Sure. Oh my god, maybe I'm at a point where I can start playing with my friends again. For a while, I couldn't play with them because they were so ahead of me and they cleared so fast that all I did was just like chase after people trying to find them. And it's like part of the reason why I was always like, if you want to play in a group and like one person's playing meta, it's different when you're all just like playing your own crappy builds. But if one person's playing meta and everyone else is playing off meta, the meta guy is just gonna steamroll your builds. Like they're just gonna run so far ahead that all you're gonna do is you're gonna run behind them and try and pick up loot. And like if you make an aura bot, all of a sudden you have a build that like synergizes with everything else and you can play with like almost any build. And that actually makes party play fun, in my opinion at least. But what was happening to me is I'm playing this, it's not a shitty build, but I'm playing an off meta build that takes a little bit more to get going. Whereas they were playing like, what was it? Frostblink, Flame, Fire Trap? And it was just like steamrolling maps and all I could do was just like shield charge around. Oh my god. And try to like keep up. But now I feel like I have enough clear speed that I can actually, you know, contribute a little bit on my own as well. I don't know. Maybe. Gonna have to see. Ow, damage over time. As always, it's not very good. Single hits and damage over time. Those are like the things that get me now. If you do a single hit, that's just like too much for me to handle, I die. If you have any sort of damage over time on the ground and I don't realize it's there, I die. That's the reality of my build. Okay. Ow. That was... Why did I die there? I think it's because I wasn't reacting fast enough to just getting hit a lot. Maybe there was some damage over time. I'm actually not sure. I was trying to like gather them all up to cast Ball Ice Nova, but I think I just let myself too exposed when I did that. Oh my god, what are you? Why do you hurt so much? Okay. What? Okay. Definitely take Soul of Tukohama, where I get a little bit more physical damage reduction when I'm standing still. Soul of Arakali is fine, just less damage over time. Okay. What? What's killing me? What does this map have? It's because my... There was something over here. Like a rare mob. This guy? Extra lightning damage? Is that what it is? Okay, let's not pick up loot until I actually kill everything then. That looked a little spicy and I don't know why. I don't know why. Are they dead? Okay.
Too much clutter.
Let's drop some of this gear because I actually don't have enough space to pick up the loot now. Because I died so much. Alright. Wow. I don't know what the heck that was, but... I lost a lot of EXP there. I lost like 5 portals, right? Something like that? It's crazy. Is this staff worth anything? Grey Spire? No, it's worth nothing. Okay, that's another map. Completed. Let's put on the incubators. Nice, nice, very nice. Okay, so we got another Polaric Invitation. We can run this. So this is one of those Exarch boss fights, right? Or like the middle fight. I forget, Black Star. Again, I'm not confident about my boss fighting ability. So I'm hoping that this guy can just get one shot before he can actually do anything to me. Yeah. Like, I'm not confident about that. I'm just gonna stand still and try to tank it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Basically just tank the hit. that's gonna be the plan. Okay, on low levels for this guy, I don't know the mechanics enough. And like, the build really relies on just standing still and doing damage. So I guess I just sit still and tanks the hit. Until later on when I'm forced to learn the mechanics, I suppose? I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. Okay, legions. Legion chests have additional rewards. It's pretty good. Legion monsters in your maps which have rewards have 10% chance to gain 2 additional rewards. And if not, have 20% chance to gain 1 additional rewards. 50% more life for each additional reward they have. Okay, well, let's start with chest. That's guaranteed.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay, what's the time? 45 minutes? Dude. Even though we're going pretty fast, pretty hard, have you noticed we actually have not actually made any how many times did I say actually? But we have not made any significant currency. You know, there's good progression happening here, and that's good and all. But I'm spending 3 chaos a map with domination shrines. But I haven't put anything into my Atlas skill tree to actually make currency. I mean, is Legion giving me anything? I'm actually not too sure. Oh my god, I do not have Vol Ice Nova. This is a bit of a disaster. Okay, it's okay, it's fine, everything's cleared. Basic key. Okay, basic currency have a chance to be duplicated. Oh, I'm taking too much damage. A 6 link. Interesting. I'm making dinky currency from legions. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Where's my divine and, you know, like big drops? I'm not seeing that as much. And that's probably just a consequence of the choices I made for my Atlas skill tree. It is what it is. It's still action packed. And that's the cool part, right? Like these like Legion as a league mechanic itself, it's like pretty action Jackson. So as long as I'm having fun, I'm not gonna complain too much. But it is something I notice. I'm not seeing a lot of profit here. At least no tangible ones. Like maybe I'm gaining profit through the smaller currencies that I need to sell and convert into larger currencies. But I'm not seeing like raw divines, right? I guess I shouldn't be expecting that though. I could still get profit from shrines though, because I could get the node that gives me the quantity shrine. And that's a good shrine. Oh. That's something. Oh my god. I got stunned so hard I was spamming the Vol Ice Nova button. Okay, there's 32% chance for basic currencies to get duplicated. Now I just need a shrine that actually gives me basic currencies. Well, there's something. I'm just manually casting Ice Nova now. I'm not even bothering with Frostbolt. If I have an Echoing Shrine and I'm going that fast, the Frostbolt actually can't keep up. Any projectile speed. But I don't want to use it as a link. Preferably I would want to get it on gear or on my tree or like bench crafted somehow. But I don't really know if I can. It just feels like, you know, Projectile speed is a good quality of life. It does lead to better clear and better damage and so on, but it feels kind of bad to drop, I don't know, a support gem, which gives like 30% damage, just so you can get a little bit more projectile speed. I'm not sure if that's the play.
Too much clutter.
Okay. But I will say, there's a noticeable difference between this, what we have now, and whatever it is we had like 3 or 4 days ago. Are we in agreement? Like, this build looked like it was dead in the water for a while. And now, hope is not lost. And we still have to see what the performance is like in red maps. But I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. Okay, let's do one last boss fight. And then I can cut the episode right here. Where is he? Oh, this guy's tanky. Never mind. He's freaking dead. Actually, one thing I don't have is culling strike, eh? No culling strike. Yeah, got him. We got him. Nice and easy. I mean, this is the first level. You know, it's not supposed to be that hard. Once we encounter these guys in T16 maps, it might be a problem. I'm still concerned about my single target. I'll be honest. I feel like it's still a problem, but so far we're just kind of brute forcing it, and it's working because there's enough damage for now. But yeah, like this is our character now. It's looking pretty good, right? Damage is good. Potentially I still need to buy some new gear. I need a timeless jewel. I need to look into tattoos. My chest, like, it makes no sense. It doesn't even have resistance. What's on it? It's just dexterity and life. Literally, that's it. The gloves is a little bit better. Life and resistances. Mind throwing speed. Like, this gear doesn't make sense, right? Everything else, it's just like uniques everywhere. Unique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uniques. That's like mandatory for this build to like kind of get going. And that's really where the power lies, you know, the interaction with power charges. Well, 4 uniques, this, and this, and Heat Shiver is just there as extra damage because it's kind of nice. So yeah, I mean, it's we can probably optimize this build a lot more. This build is far from done. So once we get into red maps, hopefully I'll be able to generate a little bit more currency, and then we can build off of that. Once we get later and later into the game, that's where I really struggle in figuring out what exactly is most optimal. Typically what you want to do is you want to go on path of building and just figure it out, like start min-maxing your character, and I hate doing that. I just want to play the game. So at some point, I don't know, we could min-max it more, but I probably will get stuck. Is that soon? I don't think so. I think we still have some time before we get to that point. Still a lot more content I want to do. The base game, again, it's in such a good spot, and them adding all these new Atlas Keystones just makes me want to play more. I mean, I've only taken advantage of one, Extreme Archaeology, but definitely I'm gonna look into taking advantage of more of those. Maybe 7th Gate. It'd be cool to have expeditions all the time or legions all the time and just keep it running. But yeah, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.